Hello everyone and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and this is the RPG A Day 2021 edition. This is an initiative that started 8 years ago by Dave Chapman, in which throughout the month of August we talk about role-playing games every single day. Today is day 7, Small. Role-playing games come in all shapes and sizes, and there are some ginormously big role-playing games, like this one, for instance, which is not even a role-playing game because this is for the T20, and I'm very much looking forward for the 5th edition one. Anyway, but this is huge. Look at that. How many pages is there? Too many? And there are tiny little things so much. But the small things I want to show you are little gems that I will go deeper into them when I go through my collection in the Blast from the Past series. But little things that I have in very, very high regard. And the reason why I am so enamored with this is, by the way, an AD&D Monster Manual 2 and AD&D Dungeon Master's Guide and the AD&D Monster Manual. These are super tiny replicas, and also I must admit that one of the reasons why they are very, very dear to me is because at least 2 of these have been signed by Gary Gygax. Like this one. So, I don't know if you can see. Yes, you probably can see that. Good. Okay, I will go into more detail. And this is a Dark Sun setting mini thing that I will unbox at some point, so don't worry about it. But I like them. I like those because they are mementos. They're not useful. Let's face it. No one's going to read this. I mean, they are impossible to read. But they are little mementos that I really hold very, very dear because they are the things that you do just because you can, because they're cool, because they are mementos. These are the things that you can just take anywhere and just look at them and think, this is special, this is cute, this is little. And I love that. I really do. So why bring this up? Because these are the sort of things that they used to be done many years ago, just because role-playing games were cool, just because we could do it. And I wish we kept doing these things. And nowadays, the only people who are doing small are indies. Let's not make a mistake about this. Big companies make big games. And don't get me wrong, some indies make some big games as well, and that is totally fine. But if you want, I don't know, something like this for Colonial Gothic, for the Flames of Freedom, which recently has been redeveloped, you need to go to an indie. If you want the minute RPG, you have to go to an indie. If you want a zine, you have to go to an indie. Indies are the ones who are making cool, cute, little things. And those are the things that we're going to look back in a few years' time and think, they're cool. They're nice. That, I don't know, different. And we need more of those. So can I please ask you to support a small publisher, support a small indie, because they're cute. I'm not talking about D&D. They're far from indie. Come on. I mean, by all means, support them. I do. But support an indie. For every few dollars that you spend on a big title, please spend a little bit on a smaller game from an indie, or a big game from an indie, it doesn't matter. Just please have a go. Because whether we want it or not, whether we agree with it or not, the truth is that the people driving true creativity within the RPG industry are indies. They are the ones who are fearless to explore new avenues of experimenting and experiencing RPGs. They are the only ones who can take those risks. And many times those risks really pay off. So support the small one, because they're cute, because they're lovely, because they're there, because, come on, if you were in their shoes, you would like somebody to support you. So can we just, even if it is twice a year, just get a small zine, just spend 10, 15, 20 bucks in a smaller game from an indie. You will be making their day, maybe their week, maybe their month. And you may be exposing yourself to something small that's not going to take you an awful lot of time. Or it may give you an experience that you're going to treasure for life. And that's going to be very cool. So go small. See what happens. I'll talk to you tomorrow.